What's up, Mafia? Back again with another video. It's been a while. But anyways, it's time for a Blu-ray update. Blu-ray haul. Just movie haul in general. Um, these pickups date all the way back, I would say, till Christmas. So, but before we get into it, check out Blu-ray Dan. Really good guy. Have really grown to like him a lot. Um, he's an awesome guy. So check him out and subscribe if you haven't. All right, so let's get into this. Let's just start with the Blu-rays, non-slip. First one I picked up was Devil. I heard this is a really good movie. It's kind of like almost like Saw. Not really into horror films, but also this Blu-ray was 25% off, so I think I got it for like $4. Um, but I was watching a update from Big Black Blu-ray like 3 or 4 months ago, and he highly recommended this. So I haven't seen it. I know it's about like 5 or 6 people. Um, they go into like an elevator, and then I really don't know, but I just know that, and then like one of the people is like the devil or something, or does this like evil stuff. Don't really know too much about it, so got that one. Next one, Grease. Picked this up. Classic. One of my favorite movies of all time. Classic. Love this. I did watch it when I bought it, and it still lives up to me, or still lives up to the enjoyment that I have. I've watched it since I was a kid. This is one of my all time favorite movies, and plus, how can you go wrong with Olivia Newton-John and the price? So, let's see. This one, the Ernest 2 pack. Again, look at the price. That's like $2 a Blu-ray. The main reason I got this was because Ernest Goes to Camp. I did have that movie as a kid, and I've been kind of really looking for the movies, that I had when I was a kid. So, this one brought back some memories. But like I said, $2 a Blu-ray, you can't really beat it. Okay. Let's see. The next three Blu-rays I got for Christmas. First one. Again, I haven't opened it, as you can see. Pulp Fiction. Heard a lot of great things. Again, it's Quentin Tarantino. I've never seen this movie. I don't know what it's about. I know there's a couple famous lines, and I know so much of it that I couldn't even recite it to you. But looking forward to really watching this movie. I heard it's famous. I don't know if it's one of Quentin Tarantino's, best films. Um, yeah, it's gotten a lot of awards. So can't wait to dive into this. Okay. The only slip that I have that I got for Christmas is Aladdin Diamond Edition. Um, love this movie. Again, this was one of them that I grew up watching. Not really watching, because I really never watched it, but this is one of the movies that came out in like '92 when I grew up. Let me see. Does it even say? Um, I can't find it, but yeah, 92. So I remember watching this as a kid, but really remember any of it. Um, but anyways, excellent movie. One of my all-time favorite Disney classics. And also, this had the late Robin Williams, and the guy that played Aladdin, his voice was the guy um, from Full House um, that played DJ's boyfriend, I believe. His name's Steve something, Wrangler, something like that. I know it's something like that, but um, great movie. Check it out if you haven't. Give it a watch. Um, it would definitely bring up some uh, nostalgia. It does have a lot of. Oh, it's Aladdin's voice is hosted by Scott Wiener, Winger, which is the voice of the Aladdin. So yeah, I was Steve Scott. I was off, but anyways, has some really good special features. Um, Especially if you're a huge Aladdin fan, you probably want to see these because it hasn't been on any other. I haven't seen any special features like this. So good one to have. And the last Blu-ray slip is the Back to the Future trilogy. Um, Watched the first one, and I can see why it's so famous, but I'm just not. I'm not into the movie as much as I thought I would. Um, the second one, I probably watched a good 45 minutes to an hour, and I fell asleep. And that was only because I was actually tired. Um, Third one, I haven't watched yet. Um, I remember them going to the Wild Wild West. That's all I remember. Um, but it's really good to have this set, um, especially with all the special features, and I can see why this is um, a iconic classic. So good to have this in my collection. Okay, um, the DVDs. This one I got for Christmas. Inception. I'm a huge fan of Leonardo DiCaprio. Um, Basically, the whole gist of the movie is it's all about changing the mind and making people think the way that Leonardo wants them to think, I believe. Um, but good movie. Fell asleep through it again because I normally put on movies when I go to bed and have every intention of watching till the end, and then I just end up falling asleep. But from what I've seen in this movie, it's a good movie. I will probably get it on Blu-ray sooner or later. If you're a big Leonardo DiCaprio fan, I would definitely get this if I were you. Um, the next one, Stephen King's The Mist. Um, I just picked this up Saturday. Um, Really good movie. Couple hilarious parts. Um, I did see this on Blu-ray, but the only problem is it had it in a 2 pack with Skeleton Key, I believe, with Samuel L. Jackson, and that for me that movie just does not appeal to me. So until they come out with a single movie Blu-ray of this, I bought it on DVD. Um, but yeah, really, there were some funny parts in the movie. Um, there was this like woman that, she was like a Christian or one of them psycho Christians that were like all about the end times. God's gonna punish you. The reason why this is happening to all of us is because the sin of the world or the sin that you did. It's just hilarious. Um, at least that aspect of it. Um, few familiar faces in this that I recognize. The one, the one guy, I don't even know his name. I forget his name actually. I don't even know if it says it in here. But the one guy, he was like a hillbilly. He was older. He was the guy in the movie that, when they first found this like creature in the mist, he didn't believe it. Um, but anyways, and then he finally did eventually because he saw it for himself. But that guy, I believe, is one of the main characters. He plays one of the main characters in Shawshank Redemption. Um, but yeah, I'm always a big fan of Stephen King. Love Stephen King, especially his movies. But I'll definitely have to, you know, give this a rewatch. Um, because again, I fell asleep. But from what I've seen of it, it was a really good movie. So check this out. Give it a watch. I highly recommend it. Okay, so this I probably picked up a month ago, except one of these. Walmart was doing a WWE uh, sale, I guess. All the DVDs were $3 a piece, pretty much. I think it was like 374. So, um, I've been watching BluRay King and especially WrestleManiac 1130. And he really got me back into collecting them. So that's what I'm starting to do. And with that price, you can't beat it. So the first one is Hell in a Cell from 2013. I'm not really gonna go too much into this. Um, I'm gonna say it was a good pay per view. Um, but there was definitely some aspects about the pay per view that I did not like. Um, and one of them being the simple fact that it was Paul Heyman and Ryback versus CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell for the second year in a row. Except the previous year, Paul Heyman was on Punk's side. I mean, come on. So it was cool. Anyways, this next one I've been wanting for a while, so I decided to pick it up, and I think um, probably eventually years to come. I don't know. I just have this feeling that this one's gonna be a rare. Um, this is gonna be a rare one. Extreme Rules 2012. Just picked this up Saturday. Really, really good pay per view. Extreme Rules pay per views have always been my favorite. Um, so yeah, and then back to the Walmart sale. Um, the next one is Extreme Rules 2013, so the next year. Again, good pay per view. This is where Sheamus, um, not Sheamus, the Shield, they all capture titles. So Yeah, they all capture titles, and it's Triple H and Brock Lesnar. If Triple H loses in the cage, I think what it was this was the final bout, and I don't know, they haven't wrestled since, so yeah. Anyways, I'm always a big fan of Royal Rumble as well, and this one I was really dying to get when I seen it, especially for the price. Yeah, I had to get it, had to pick it up. Royal Rumble. Um, that was 2013 with The Rock. This is when comes back and faces CM Punk after. See if it says. I don't know. It was like 300 some days that he was champion and he won it. Also, John Cena won the Royal Rumble. The match that I didn't like, that kind of ticked me off about this, was the last man standing match for the title, the heavyweight title. Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, I hate the way it ended. Anyways, the last one, the last pickup for this update, WrestleMania 29. I'm a big fan of WrestleMania to a point. Um, it was Undertaker and CM Punk. It was a good match. Uh, the matches I really enjoyed was the No Holds Barred with Lesnar and Triple H. And if Triple H lost, his career was on the line. He would have to retire. It was a good match. Um, and also, the match. I think the match of the night was between that and the WWE Championship with The Rock and Cena, for the second time, and that's where he wins the title and redeems himself in redemption, and that was a good match overall. I would say, simply because it's always like at the end of it, they were always trying to outdo each other, because they'd always you know keep kicking out of the pins. So, anyways, hope you all enjoy this update. Uh, don't know when the next one is. Again, check out BluRay Dan. Um, Also, Big Block Blu-ray, awesome guy. Very, always commenting on his comments. Blu-ray King, same guy. Same person. Not literally same person, but always commenting, always interacting with the subscribers and other things. And yeah. Oh yeah, WrestleManiac 1130. Check him out. Give him a subscribe. Um, Give all of them a subscribe, actually. But needless to say, sooner or later we're going to be getting into movie reviews. Not too much wrestling. It's just going to be in updates, or hauls like this. Um, so yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. Anyways, with that said, thank you all for watching. Till next time, I'm balling out. Later.